And we'll take you to Agbogbloshie. And on the ground, Gifty and Wapia, led by her producer, Michaela Anderson, and the rest of the team, they're ready to take us there once again. And, you know, first we had a live interaction with Gifty and some residents, as well as those who took trading in that community. Following the reports that we also confirmed that 2 persons have so far died following a bloody confrontation between Kukumba and Dagomba ethnic inhabitants at Agbogbloshie in Accra. And scores of people also are said to have sustained various degrees of injuries in the confrontation, which was characterized by gunshots and the brandishing of machetes as well as cudgels and other instruments that resulted in the injuries. The police went there, they restored some calm, but they've made their presence felt, and Gifty and Wapia is ready to give us a lot more updates from the ground. Gifty, what can you tell us following the last interaction you had? Do we have breaks activities of traders, etc. taking place?
Yes, Roland, we're still here in the markets. Like I said, we were at the end of the market, which was the onion market, and we've moved right away from there to the yam market. What we should see is the other end of the barrier. I showed you the end of the barrier, the beginning of the barrier actually. Well, this is the end of the barrier where we have this UN tank sitting there with very seriously armed security personnel seated there. Now what is happening is that this happens to be the end of that barrier. What is causing a serious blockade here? I mean, there are piles of vehicles that cannot move. They can neither go forward nor move backwards. So if you can see, those vehicles are all stuck and the drivers are not happy there at all. Before we got here, we were engaging some young people who happen to be Ga people, and they're not happy about what is happening, and they're asking the regional minister and the Accra mayor to come in and to do something about the situation. Basically, they're asking that the people who live here should not be allowed to live here anymore. But let me talk to you about what I'm doing now. Right now, we're going to talk to some of the drivers to find out how they feel about what is happening. So, like you can see, these vehicles are blocked, choked. They cannot move anything. I have one of the drivers with me, and I'm going to engage him. Now, this vehicle wants to make his way right in front of us. That is what I showed you. It is totally blocked, so he cannot go. Let me talk to him and find out why he feels that. What's your name? I block you and yes, now
again, live from Agbogbloshie, we have Gifty and Wapia giving us what the situational report is, how traders are making sure that they continue with their breaks, commerce activities. But more importantly, we know it's as a result of the reports that there were ethnic clashes between inhabitants of the Agbogbloshie area involving the Kukumbas and the Dagombas, and it resulted in 2 people dying and several others getting injured. They had been admitted to nearby hospitals as well as the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Eyewitnesses put the number of casualties at the time of the initial report at 4, and not even the presence of a combined team of police and military personnel could at the time stop 2 factions from inflicting the machete and gunshot wounds on each other. At a point, we're told that the police, well, they had to use tear gas and water cannons to disperse some crowd, as well as sectional residents who had attempted to ward off or direct the attack at the security personnel in a bid to stabilize the situation. But this is what really caused the situation. The violent confrontation began around 9 a.m., we're told, as a result of a reprisal attack following an earlier understanding that happened Monday evening. According to an eyewitness, a young man from the Dagomba faction allegedly stole some items from a market woman and was beaten by a mob last Monday. The following morning, the Dagomba man, whose identity could not be established, went to a Kokoma market and pointed at the shop owner as being the one who had beaten him. The group tried to drag the Kokoma man to an unknown place. He resisted, and the attackers ended up destroying his shop. This did not go down well. It's part of the confrontation between the Kokombes and the Dagombes at the slum. And so far, we had chairman of the slum community, Kwame Noah, saying that the failure of the police to respond promptly to a distress call he had placed to the Jamestown Police Command and some policemen accounted for the escalated violence. We'll play you an interview we had with the police chiefs who were present at the time. The police PRO, Cephas Arthur, ready with his view on the subject and his comment on what the official police observation initially at the time of the incident was. The Ghana Police Service, Cephas Arthur, speaking to us on the subject.
To manage the situation. In the course of time, we realized that the tension was still brewing and then it was threatening to blow up. So reinforcement was called to come and manage the situation. A few skirmishes have taken place and people getting injured and other things. But as it stands now, the police, together with their military counterparts, are in charge, and the situations are under control. We are deployed here heavily. We are going to be here for as long as it will take us to bring total peace to the place.
Now, there are conflicting reports already. What exactly caused what has happened, or what information have you picked up initially?
It is early days yet for anybody to put a finger on the cause. I mean, there will be allegations flying all over, but then for police officers, you don't deal with allegation. We need to give information of veracity to the general public. So we don't want to go by any of such allegations until such a time that we have investigated and got exactly what ignited the disturbances. We don't want to hazard any guess.
Have you had any record of casualties?
We have records, or we have reports of injuries, some critical. For now, we are yet to have any confirmation of fatality.
So nobody is dead?
We are yet to have any confirmation of any fatality.
Because the information we have is that 4 people are dead, and obviously people are anxious. There are relatives who want to know what is exactly happening here.
We can't confirm that at all. We can't confirm 4 dead. We have some fatalities. Some persons are reported to be in critical condition, but none has been confirmed dead yet. And until such a time that it is confirmed, there have even been reports that some 2 persons were feared dead. The allegation remains merely an allegation.
Gabi, Nakayakumabo, Yakatani, Nayatimi, Ubanani, Yabunu, that's to phone up his nature. Bonnie Bay, Naya Diotoya Bayer, Yanibizu, and soon Yamiba Chop is Foka, Yamiba Chop is Foka, Panis or just phone now, Robert Jamuka, Yabra goes to Brassia and Mutiti. I'm at the Fasaba, Mupas Fasaba, Gina, say, Masaka, the Guma phone, I would say, Jagas Guasu, Yobet Jamukapa. I just want to come in. I just want to get you. I don't believe it. Get you out of the
And we want to get varied views on this, and especially get onto the various online portals as to what people are commenting on the subject, and also what the experts are saying. We have to go to myjoyonline.com. It says Dagomba clashes. Expert recommends relocation of residents. We'll get on that subject very soon, and we'll get to know what really the experts are recommending as it is. But for all the things that we have to say, the experts, that is a security analyst, has proposed the relocation of residents of a slum-like area at Agbogbloshie in Accra, which has been the site of ethnic clashes over the years. Wing Commander Patrick Nene-Sogbojo says if settlers relocated to different parts of the city, it will greatly reduce the influence of political, economic and ethnic factors that have incited attacks and loss of lives over the period. And we also know that Gifty and Apia is back on stream and talking to residents and traders who are really now trying to integrate themselves back into normal daily livelihood.
She's calling for, she's just adding her voice to the calls for unity between these two groups. But we've seen over the years that these calls have not really been heeded. I have another young man here with me. Let me engage him to find out what he thinks. What's your name?
My name is John Tatakwa.
What do you make of what is happening here today?
By Yasra Gagana Penfone say, O Mumbo de Nomia be before my Nesina Bay to me in Yaman, Ebusu Gubush, Yanko Famla, Senabay or Bilmusu Benyo, Monuedi and Edi, on one Yasra one, so Muya be Amayan, Yapamocho.
He is also talking about the same thing. He's saying that he's been here since 3 a.m. trying to of the goods that he brought, but that has been impossible because of the barriers that are set up here by the police. It appears that the chorus really is the same. They're singing the same chorus. We need the roads to be unblocked. We need the vehicles to be moved so that we can discharge of our goods, so we can do our business today. But someone said, yeah, of course we. Who he has said police for never block his and Asumdre Ebeba has said because Asumdre anyhow soon to me near Juma.
And then we say when you answer by Nesran say, Omomodiana Quano, Omuku inside, no more protect you on Aquano, when you can answer my name so, and to me any man on a day. Ebe ya umetu medidi na yesre won onu an ye pe ye de yesre pachopa yesre won. So
they agree that it is necessity for the security arrangements that are being made to be made, but they're asking that there has to be a way, some way, somehow, so that they can also do their business. I've been joined here by a lot more people. Let me try and engage them as well and find out what they think about this situation. What's your name?
Abubakar Sarik.
What did you see what happened yesterday?
Yes, I see. The under calls me car back me load you for. Nandra me bedu yana me who say hey basis I castle hand. Timisi for my bizarre pen of you and could be cause one just had the own Yanko and Yamano and my Jedi form ban. Job a Jedi form ban so from some info on Yamam Low and now Moniama Besse, one was also a Mumiamba. As the Achana in Zana, you know, Mubi Kwamama, Timena Kwami. soja no so ma mbie kwana me anko ene se di sisi ama ade ache ke be ya ke yesre mo ambo ya na wo mo bie kwana na yi nyama no adwadi fuma no na ko bie nya ne ma enye sa nyama ni nyina be se ya do abesi wo sa nyama ni sufa
Maybe saw nyama ko de buyer, but let me just explain what he's just said in the local language. He's basically saying the same thing. I must say that all the others have said. He's been here since yesterday, apparently. We spoke to someone who was here since 5 p.m. Another was here since 3 p.m. He has been here since yesterday. His point really is that they got here when the incident was ongoing, and they were told to wait. They've been waiting. They've still not been able to discharge the goods that they bought. The owners of those goods are mounting pressure on them to come and give them their things, but they're not able to through because of the blockade. And they how they buy.
Oh, me the cabbage ni blood ya ni nyado anum ne buy.
Okay, so he's dealing with vegetables, etc., and not obtained vegetables, basically. He's singing the same chorus, I must say. What's your name?
My name is Juliana.
Juliana, were you here yesterday?
Yes. The SC and Yasam Kitua. Yenya Yesro, by a pa by nature, no man no idea. Saturday, Tony, my one, I did Dicaka, I did hear about I'm
more guiding me, and I must say, as I say, I'm a business now, I'm a business in Koso because I'm a blocky has seen.
I block him once I family, my say, yeah, pay a coin. Nebi being ye, and see, Omupa, which on just out of one day, and I enter the
Okay. She's also singing the same chorus, not so much of the same chorus. He's basically saying that we need protection. We need protection as much as we need to sell our things. We also need protection. So it is necessary for them to come. So the police, a team of army personnel just moved right now, and there was something interesting that just happened. A brief interaction between a group of young men here and one of the soldiers there, and I could see one of the soldiers there warning him. I don't know what it is that he told him, but the information, bits and pieces of information that I'm picking up from here is that people here are not happy about what happened. They are not happy about the acts of vandalism that went on yesterday. They're not happy about the two groups, the Kongoma and the Dagoma people. So far, I am yet to speak to anybody who will identify himself as one of those people. Most of the people here seem to be, apart from the brother of the deceased, one of the deceased, all of them seem to be from other places, and they're not happy about the actions of these two groups. I have another man here. Let me talk to him. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, I'm called Robert Nama.
Robert, yesterday we saw what happened here. Yeah. People are saying that the police should make way for business to happen, but others are also saying that it is necessary to keep the security and to make sure that we are safe here. Where do you stand?
Oh, I also stand for maybe the securities have to be with us, because as I'm standing here, I'm a community police. Yeah, I've been with the police for almost 8 years now. I've been working at this police station for a long time. I'm Basari and Konkoma, we are the same. The Goma, we are all the same. We are all from the north. Because we are all staying in the same place, we understand each other. It's common language we are sharing. But what is happening here actually, yesterday I was here when the incident occurred. And what I saw, I saw some instances that people were holding cutlasses going around. I have to even question some of them. And as I questioned them, some of them were telling me that the government people are preparing to come and kill them. They are also ready to go and do it. I said, no, this one, if you see that maybe your brother has been beaten because of 1 or 2 reasons, why can't you come to the police station? Because you know me. I've been with the police for 8 years now. Why can't you come and report the case so that I will solve it amicably? And rather taking cutlasses, that one will not solve the problem.
So you have been with these people for some time now, so you know the problem, you know the situation very well, and I take it that you understand it very well. What do you think can be done to deal with this matter once and for all? Is there any solution like that?
Yeah, the only solution I know it could solve this problem is to just bring maybe the people to come out, the big men to come out and speak to my people. Because what is happening here I don't think maybe the Gomez or Concombers, they like what is happening. And as I'm standing here I'm not on my feet because of what is happening, because I have relatives here. All my parents are here. Even my sisters have to run to me yesterday. I'm staying at Nkrumah flat in Letabia Kwashi. And my people have to come to me. I was on duty. Most of them had to trace me at my duty point, which is not good. We are all the same. Why can't we live as live in the same umbrella? We are all Ghanaians. We should come together.
So you think that when leaders come and talk to them, that problem will be solved?
Yes, I see that when they call the two tribes that are fighting now, no, we all have they all have leaders. I believe that when they bring them together, they emerge. Everything will be okay.
Yes, I see. So right now it's affecting businesses here.
Fine.
How do you think, as community police, that the situation can be brought under control so that people can also do their business while the police protect you?
That is why we have to come in the aid of this peace council. Have to come in so that they collaborate with that of the police. When we are, police are there for peace, so we have to collaborate with them. They come to call them together, then speak to them like I said first, so that the problem will be, the situation will remain calm.
I see. Do you know any of those who died yesterday?
Oh, I know two of them, and then their names that I don't know, but I just know them personally.
What do you know about them?
Oh, for them, they are business men. I know one who used to buy yam and transport. And then another one too is a friend of mine. He's loading at the yam market there. They are all working together.
Are they people who are...
they are not violent. I know them. They are people that, I don't know what actually happened yesterday. One that I know is somebody he respects a lot. And he's from people was that they said they wanted to destroy his young brother's store. He became furious and he also went there and actually, unfortunately, he was involved in this. So that's what I know.
Robert, thank you very much for your time. What do you want to say?
We are pleading to the leaders that as you can see, look at the vehicles here. Yeah. They are all market women. They wasn't here when the incident happened. And now they have to go to judge their things. Now they have been seized here. So, what do we do?
The police say that they have to do it so that they can protect everybody here.
But we are pleading with them. They should let the market women to go and decide that. As you can see, look at the trucks standing here. They have to go down there and judge their goods. Sorry. So we are pleading with them. We are pleading with them. They should allow them to go and decide their goods.
What is your name?
My name is Mahmouda Sule.
How long have you been here? Are you a driver?
No, I'm a porter. Okay. I'm not a driver.
How long have you been here?
I've been here since 1981.
And these issues have been going on. People have been fighting all the time around here.
Yes, it is true.
Why?
How can you? How we cannot even do it. Yes, because not even time.
Do you know the people who have died?
No, never.
You don't know them?
Yes, even yesterday, I have never even stuck my foot inside there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, because all the time they have been telling them they should stop this vaccine, they should stop everything. But no, nonetheless. So even yesterday, I was thinking that even the president himself would just advise this and all the the fight will stop, the killing will stop.
Well, so Gifty giving us the latest update from Agbogbloshie, and we're hoping that we can have the latest update perhaps in the next hour or two when we have regular programming also on the channel. Please make sure you stay here and we'll bring you all that has been happening from the grounds at Agbogbloshie. We know that conflict or some disruptions were witnessed in which the police went in, they quelled or calmed the situation, even though there were incidents of fatalities as well as injuries that were reported. The police say currently they've mounted the needed barricades and the barriers to make sure that nothing or trouble is not again fomented. Well, we'll bring you the latest update from all there. But let's look at entertainment, and Becky will be here to bring us all that is up to speed.